are live.
Let me
Hello.
get this all
Situated.
done up here. Kind of a spur of the moment live, so we'll give people a little bit to get in here as we get all set up and good to go.
Live stream in at least a couple weeks. So
Yeah,
kind of miss talking to you guys.
haven't had a video in a while, a good video, a homesteading video as well, so but we did that, we addressed it. I gotta get this all tucked away there. Cool. Yeah, we haven't had a video in a while. We haven't done a live stream in a while, so I figured, yeah, tomorrow, man. Yeah, we don't need to wait till nighttime.
What's up, you guys? Welcome.
Welcome, yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. Figured do like a little spur of the moment live stream, unscheduled.
Yeah. From Libby. Yeah,
Keep
not
you guys
scheduled.
on your toes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like we've been MIA. I know we had a video out only like a week or so ago, but man,
We haven't, no good videos recently, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that time of year where winter's like kind of dragging on and
Got some cabin fever going on.
cabin fever for sure. Please
Maybe.
let us know if you can hear us well.
We were having a little trouble with the microphones earlier.
Yeah, we were trying to record and the mics were all like wishy-washy.
Static. Yeah, let us know, you guys.
Let us know in the comments. Hopefully it's working out. If not,
Thanks for joining us.
ooh, I saw something about sound pop up. Get that in there. See, it's something with these mics.
Yeah, where?
So go ahead and just go like this.
Videos.
I'll show
Turn
you.
it off.
Nope, don't turn it off. Unplug it. And hopefully that clears it up. I think it's just the lapel. Yeah, now you need to move this up. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, guys. Yeah, like we said, we were having a little trouble with these earlier. We think it's our, like, straight up microphones.
Yeah, I think this part of the microphone, the plug-in side. So let us know if that's a little better. Hopefully that clears it up. If that doesn't clear it up, I don't know what it could be.
We could just go without the microphones. What do you?
Well, we can't mess with once the live stream starts. If we start messing with it.
Okay. I'm hearing. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Fixed.
Nice. Yeah. So it
Okay,
must be
now.
these things. That sucks. These are new, and these weren't the cheap ones.
Right.
So we will have to see what's going on with those. That's
What's
unfortunate.
Up, you guys? Okay, if you're just saying we're Gucci.
All right.
That's
Cool.
good.
Right on here. I'll take this from you. I'll get it all
Okay.
out of your way.
Yeah. Just gotta pull it out.
Cool.
Cool. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry about the little hiccup in the beginning there.
Yeah.
Get these put away.
We're good now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just kind of wanting to do a spur of the moment live stream. Feel like we haven't talked to you guys in a while. It just feels like we've been MIA at least.
Right. Yeah. That's a good idea. Have it flipped the
Like
right
I
way.
said,
so
we've
the
been getting a little
microphones-
bit of cabin fever, a little bit burnt out. That's for sure. I think you guys know, probably anybody that deals with like wintertime probably knows how that feels.
Yeah, and it's been like seems like one blow after the other, you know, bang, 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 but you know, we're making steps forward, so that is cool.
That's all you can do, I guess.
Yeah, one foot in front of the other, but yeah, we really haven't been doing any crazy good projects. There's a few reasons for that. It's not like we haven't been not trying to do the projects. As a lot of you guys know, you know, we don't make a ton of money doing these videos, so we try to put some advertisements in the videos, and we've been trying to work with advertisers, and it's just, yeah, not a good thing. So we're slowly moving away from that already, which is unfortunate because it was a fair income source. But at one point, we're starting to like postpone videos to try to meet these other people's schedules, and then we saw it starting to affect the channel.
Yeah, it's just not working out too good.
So yeah, we need to like slowly start to move away from that and stuff like that. So that's kind of where we've been at, trying to do these certain projects, and now we can start to do them on our own time frame again, I think.
Yeah, which will be good.
Yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for just popping in. A super spur of the moment thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, here a few people are asking us just kind of like what projects we're dealing with, how's the wall going, and that's kind of been our main issue so far, has been us dealing with the wall, like the landsliding basically. So we have some pretty cool stuff coming up in terms of that. We're definitely trying to just like tie up all of our loose ends, get our ducks in a row, and yeah, make it work.
Yeah, if you guys got, any specific questions, feel free to drop them down low. If you haven't already, please give us a like. It sure does help us out in the long run.
Yeah, thanks for everyone that's joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate you popping in.
Fun Thursday.
Nice Thursday. We got the wood stove trying to catch back up.
It's not really going.
It should go here. Get some airflow going. Somebody asked last time how you control how hot the wood stove gets.
Oh yeah.
That is airflow.
So there's little dampers on there where you can damper it down.
Yeah.
Open it up, creates the airflow.
Yeah, so right now there's only coals in there. I got the door actually cracked open to give it like a whoosh effect to get some air moving around, hopefully ignite those coals up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've just been hanging out. We have some huge news. You guys will see that. We'll break the news in our video on Saturday morning. That'll release Saturday morning. We're gonna try to get back into our good schedule.
Yep.
I know we missed probably like 2 or 3 weeks there of like our consistent schedule.
Right. It's pretty easy to throw that off. You just have a couple wrenches thrown in a single plan.
A couple hiccups. Yeah, but we are making moves. Our moves aren't here yet.
Yeah.
But you guys will figure out kind of what I'm referring to on Saturday's video. Big news, and even yet, we really don't totally let go of the surprise.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the surprise to be finalized to
I've already had
let you guys see
a few
it.
people I see commenting asking if we're pregnant.
No.
No.
Yeah, not that big of a surprise.
No, not that big.
Yeah.
Not that much, any life
We're
changing.
still sticking to the homesteading surprises,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
No.
Yeah.
No babies for us yet.
Not yet, yeah. Just trying to keep the content coming and keep the good content coming. We do have, tried to put out a few snowmobile videos. It's unfortunate, a lot of the audience that we have right now is really into the homesteading videos, which is fine. We just need to get back on the building trend rather than trying to keep up with our schedule and stuff. Put some building videos out again.
Yeah, like we kind of said, we've just kind of been sick of it, like a little bit burnt out from house stuff.
Burnt out, yeah.
But I think that we've kind of talked about, I think the nice weather is really going to help us. Like once the sun starts shining again, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be good. But yeah, like the burnout is real for sure. It just seems like the winter really keeps you cooped up in here, and which is fine. There's not a ton of stuff going on, but yeah, you just get like sick of being in here and almost sick of working on your own house. I'm sure that's a very mutual feeling for most homeowners out
Anybody
there.
that has a home or property.
Yeah, something. But we're hopefully over that little hump.
Yeah.
Climbing ourselves out of that little rut.
Ebbs and flows. But
Yeah.
so yeah, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for popping in. Hopefully the Starlink holds up. We have pretty cloudy skies out right now. A lot of you guys know that we rock the Starlink internet. If it does go down, normally it comes back up pretty quick. So if it does start buffering or give you a little loading screen, just give us maybe 15, 30 seconds and it should come right back up. But in the last couple times, man, the Starlink has done really well.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, really, really well. Pretty impressive if you think about that. Did you see they lost a bunch of Starlink satellites? I don't know exactly what happened, but I think they lost like 60 satellites on launch.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like they blew up or?
They didn't make it far enough. I don't know the full story, but they didn't make it far enough, like out of the atmosphere, I guess.
Gotcha.
To like get into orbit good enough. So they were too close. So then the Earth sucked them back close. They burned up. Their satellites are designed to burn up.
Right.
They burned up like they were designed to do.
Oh,
But yeah, something happened. I'll have to read the article. I just saw a little blip about it.
Probably
They lost like 60 satellites.
that sucks.
Yeah, big time. We never saw the hit, on here. It never took their system down or anything like that. It seems like they probably have that figured out pretty well by now. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems so. It just sucks for people that are still waiting.
It does, yeah. I think they are starting to roll out. I mean, I saw that they have their new square dishy.
Yep, seen that.
they're
People
giving
have been getting that for sure.
Yeah, getting some people out there.
Right.
It just blows my mind, like how far this signal is traveling, like fast, super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Anyways, let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up with everybody, but Delude Realty, he popped in, but he said he can't stay long. Ooh, we got someone here from Siberia.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. we're just hanging out by the wood stove. You guys
Yep.
got questions, ask them below.
Yeah, no plans for kids now.
No, I did see one pop up just right at the end there. It asked if we had any t-shirts left. And
Oh, yeah.
we got a grip of t-shirts. We didn't
for sure
sell
do.
nearly as many as we were hoping
Yeah.
to.
We've got all the t-shirts.
Yeah, so feel free to check out our website.
Yep.
Lots of t-shirts.
They have lots of sizes on there.
Lots
of
of
t-shirts.
sizes, yep.
We just got a couple, a new beanie color, so that's good. Black. We before had like the tan color and the green, but then we got black, so it's kind
Black's
of a
nice.
good color. Yep. Any new news on the traps? Some people were
No
asking.
dice with the traps. Yeah, that's a good topic. I forgot about that. Traps have been set since I released that video of, boiling the traps and setting the one trap. Since then, I had gone back and, dug some really nice sets, 2 more sets. So we have a total of 3 traps out. I check them every 2 days, and I have yet to seen even a set of tracks, of coyote tracks, of bobcat tracks, of any tracks, essentially. There is nothing coming to check out these traps. There's nothing on the mountain. We've been getting like skiffs of snow just here and there, so it's really easy to see what's walking around with this little bit of fresh snow. And man, there is nothing moving around the mountain right now.
For sure.
It's weird.
We did capture it on the game camera, 100%. Saw the bobcat. If any of our patrons are in here, we showed them on Patreon. But
Yeah, we put the bobcat clip on Patreon.
But for sure, we got the bobcat on the game cam. So
Yeah, it's around. He or she is around.
Right.
But it's weird. I don't know its pattern or anything
Right.
like that. It's not living on the mountain, that's for sure. It's just visiting the mountain, which is a good thing, in hindsight. But yeah, no dice with the traps yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we do know that the bobcat's back there, and we know for sure it's a bobcat.
We know for sure it's bobcat. Yeah, like Liz was saying, if there's any patrons in here, you guys saw the video on our Patreon page.
Big old fat bobcat full of chickens.
Full of chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few people are asking about tractors. What kind of tractors we getting? And if they think we got a tractor or a backhoe.
Maybe it's a tractor.
Maybe it's
maybe
a
it's a
backhoe.
backhoe.
Maybe
it's a bulldozer. Maybe it's front end loader.
we're excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Skip loader.
Yeah.
There's lots of options.
We need one for sure.
It's very difficult. I mean, now is such a difficult time to be trying to buy a piece of equipment. Liz and I were just watching Red Poppy Ranch's video. They recently bought an excavator, and we're kind of interested in how that went down. We heard that he had, got a fairly decent deal and it was purchased on the internet, so that was cool to see, how that went down, and we got some ideas off of that. But yeah, it's just really difficult to buy a piece of equipment right now. There was nothing in our immediate area. Nothing that we could afford, at least.
Right, yeah. Seems like even, used equipment is much more expensive than it really should be.
It's just the inflation now.
Right.
Inflation, and then like in our specific area, the influx of people is really driving like the construction industry. So like a guy can't go out and buy a skid steer for $20,000 anymore.
No, not
They're
even close.
really expensive. Or a mini excavator, 5-6 years ago, you could go out and buy probably an 8,000 pound mini for like $10,000. But you can't even touch something like that right now for that price.
Right.
So that was really difficult. And that put a lot of hurdles in front of us as well in stuff that we've never dealt with ever. So it's like wicked learning curve.
Right.
Trying to figure out, how to get this machine shipped here, dealing with people never going and looking at machines and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's really difficult. But yeah, we're getting it.
We're getting it.
Getting it figured out.
We know we can't move along much further in our endeavors here without a piece of equipment. So we are smart enough to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Right. For sure.
But yeah, it's good. So we've been dealing with that. But what else we got? It did get cold. So the mountain quit sloughing off for a little bit there. Everything's frozen again.
We're a little bit saved by the bell in that aspect. But as soon as the sun comes out, the top layer is still kind of sloughing off. So we're in just a little bit of a waiting game at that. But I think here pretty soon we're going to be getting things a little bit more together.
Yeah, we have a lot of materials ordered to take care of the erosion control. We have lots of seed on hand, ready to be applied.
Yep.
Just waiting on the weather. We still do have a bit of snow here.
Right.
I got my truck stuck down at the bottom a week ago, and yeah, up to the axles in snow. So
Right. It's still here.
very
It's
much
still very
still
much
snowing.
winter.
Yeah, very much still winter. Today it was snowing out just barely. It's later. Well, I guess probably midweek next week. I mean, we're seeing high or lows of like 6. So
Yeah.
yeah, very much still winter.
That's fine.
Thank you guys for joining
Yeah,
us. We
seriously.
appreciate everybody
Thank you for
popping
having
in.
me,
Looks like
guys.
there's 80 so people in here.
Uh-huh.
So thank y'all for popping in. Hopefully your Thursday is going as well as ours.
Yeah.
If you guys got questions, drop them down. Liz will try to
Yeah, I
keep
know.
up with them
Yeah.
in here.
We don't have Paula's not here to moderate. But
Yeah. We
yeah,
got that
some people are
charging?
asking us to
Oh, we
sing and
can't
dance.
charge
I
it.
don't think we're going to be doing that.
Yeah, not the best dancer, if
No.
we're being honest.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I'm going to switch a few plugs here on this USB.
Let's see. How many acres do you have? We have 9.5 acres up here in North Idaho. So that's that. Somebody asked that. Check out the auction site. Yep, we've definitely been browsing those. That's for sure.
Lots of auction sites. There's so many equipment trader sites out there, we've learned. eBay's a great site. We've learned Ritchie Brothers is a great site.
Yep.
Lots of like machinery trader or equipment trader or yeah, lots of stuff.
For sure.
But once we have all those loose ends tied up, we'll definitely let you guys know like what routes and avenues we took.
Right.
That was easiest for us. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
David just says he bought 2 shirts. Thank you, David.
2 shirts,
Appreciate
nice.
that.
I
Yeah, those-
appreciate it.
I
That
mean-
really helps us out. We do appreciate
Yeah,
that.
the shirts are cool. Really
Yeah.
big fan.
Shirts are wicked rad. Yeah, we appreciate that. Unfortunately, we did not come even close to
No.
selling out. I had estimated about 1% of our audience was possibly gonna, purchase a T-shirt. And I don't know if we've hit 0.5% yet. I'd have to look at our
It's
numbers.
difficult to
and see.
tell, never done anything like that before. And I mean,
is.
we still have a pretty small following, so as we grow, we may be selling out a little bit more. But
Yeah, hopefully so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 30,000 is a drop in the bucket compared to
Oh yeah,
a lot of channels out there.
We're nobody really.
But so we appreciate you guys that are here with us.
We really do.
And
yeah,
they have been with
it really
us
does help us out.
pretty much from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a fun journey, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been a great journey. And like we said, the reason we've been slow is like we've been in like this little lull for the past 2 months. Just
Going through it.
yeah, we're really gonna dive. I don't want to explain everything right now because we've already explained it in the Saturday, and just really get you caught up to speed. But not in a great spot there for a second.
Yeah, but we're coming out of it
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah,
this
thank
is
you.
fun. We should do this more often.
I know, we always say
I
that.
know.
For sure. Do we have any chicks coming soon? Yes, you ordered.
Well, those aren't coming soon.
No. a couple
Those are
months from
coming
now.
in March or no, May.
Right, okay. He ordered meat birds, so we're going to be trying that here this spring.
Yeah, so I
So-
ordered 25. I mean, broiler's the term. They're not your standard Cornish cross, but they are meat birds. I forget what the Freedom Rangers or
Yeah, the Freedom Rangers.
something like that. More of a free range than a Cornish cross.
So we haven't ever done that before, so we will see.
Yeah, we'll be raising these to butcher them, strictly to butcher them.
Right.
And then we also have plans to get our egg-laying chickens, get new chicks of those. So we've been scheming that. Just weird times right now, man. Everywhere that had chicks by this time last year doesn't have chicks, anywhere local at least.
Yeah, they're like another month or so out.
Another month or so out.
At least that's up.
We do have a few friends that we're probably gonna go pick up some chicks from this weekend. Actually, we got to get a brooder box built up here at the house
Yep.
and do all that.
Because you guys know, I mean, we're going to be moving our chicken coop, but we're still just waiting on the ground to thaw and the snow to get out of here so that we can build down at the lower part of our landing, a lower part of our property that we're going to be having everything at, basically. So just a little bit of a waiting game. I mean, it's still early in the year. It's just easy to get excited about stuff like this.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people can jump the gun getting chicks too early, especially if you're not prepared, because getting chicks this early in the game, this early in the season, you have to have those chicks inside, keeping them warmer for longer because it's still colder outside in the nights and in the mornings and stuff. So, there is a little bit of a downside to it. But the plus side to putting up with that is you have those eggs just that much sooner when you're raising those chicks from being little babies. So I think that definitely outweighs
Yeah.
the bad for sure.
I think so too.
So yeah, hopefully this weekend, and we'll be making a video out of that. We're gonna build a nice brooder box, hopefully fairly portable, because like Liz was saying, we want to have everything down at the bottom eventually. So it'd be great to just have the brooder box down there eventually, right there by the coop or something. Keep it all in one like central location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out.
Chicken stuff by the chicken stuff.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you guys for joining. Looks like we got, I don't know, almost 100 people in there. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up if you so choose.
Helps the algorithm.
Helps the algorithm. Man,
Yeah.
some of these algorithms I've just like been, over the last few weeks, been researching a little bit. Like TikTok, so weird, man.
Yeah.
Like you post a song and it skyrockets.
For sure.
Yeah, it's super weird. But yeah, please give us that thumbs up if you so choose. It sure does help.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And if you got a question, drop it down below.
Yeah, let me know. I'm kind of filtering through. A lot of people are asking about kids, and we have no plans for kids.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, so that's that. Got to have another meet and greet with the other YouTubers. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have either of you been told you have a lot of personality? Yeah, probably.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's
good
a good
personality.
thing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We do not sell bikinis.
No bikinis on the website.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Another person asked about the tests. Like we just said, we have some on order. And
Meat birds,
Meat
yeah.
birds, and then we're gonna go get some laying hens from a buddy of ours this weekend, I think.
Yep.
The pups are downstairs in the shop.
Yeah, they get kind of a pain. We got like cords. I mean, there's a bit more to this. I don't know if you guys can see the reflections, but we got lights and stuff, so there's cords going on, chargers, and all sorts. They're a pain when we're trying to do this.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
What else? Wait for spring. Yeah, winter is long.
It gets long out here.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
but it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
We like
I
it.
dig it. How many layers are we gonna get? We said we're getting 25 meat birds. How many layers are we thinking?
I think like 15 to 20 I'd be happy with.
20? So 20. That'll be
We had 10 last
17
time
eggs a day
for a while.
when it's rolling.
Yeah.
You know. We had 10, getting about 7 to 8 eggs a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we do that, we need to just have an outlet to get rid of these eggs.
sure.
We need to just set up, hopefully, like a regular schedule with a few people and say, yeah, we'll drop eggs off to you at,
Right.
you know, every 4 or 5 days for $3 a dozen or something.
It was nice. I mean, we just ran out of eggs like a couple days ago.
Yeah, we did have a surplus, so that goes to show.
It's kinda
They're
nice.
producing for sure.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm excited to get back into it. You know, there's nothing like a farm fresh egg. Like it's different.
Absolutely.
For sure. They're so much better than the store bought. They're so much richer.
Yeah. Any gardening plan for the spring? Cows or chickens? Yeah, we have a garden in the works. Not in the works yet. It's in our minds, but we
Planned.
Yeah, we have to build the entire thing, so we're still waiting for the snow to leave and the ground to thaw so that we can, you know, pound some posts in the ground.
Yeah, we can't even get a T-post through the ground right now.
But yeah, we do have plans for a garden. We're really excited about that.
Big garden too. It's hard to tell dimensions, but I mean, initially, just a guess, like we're looking at probably 50 by 50, maybe a hair more.
Yeah, somewhere around
So like
there.
pretty good sized garden for sure. And that's like one of our goals for this summer, especially like seeing how everything's going down and playing out just in our country and in the world. Yeah, the garden is like big goal.
Yes, absolutely.
goal.
We're excited.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Are we going to the Oklahoma Homestead Expo?
No, I wish. We had talked about it early on, but yeah, not going to make it out to that one, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, we're doing good here. Let's see. Someone from Florida is asking, why are there so many YouTubers in Idaho?
I don't know.
I think a
Maybe
few
there's lot.
reasons. My guess would be, I mean, at least like in our immediate area, building codes is a huge one. Like you can come up here and you're basically free range, you know?
I think a lot of Idaho's like that. There's only like maybe 3 states that are comparable to us, I think, as far as that goes. West Virginia being one of them.
Yeah, and I think people just kind of figured out the YouTube thing. I mean, it can be extremely lucrative if you're successful, plus you're basically getting paid to work on your house, you know? So I think people are seeing that as like big bonus, especially, I mean, like even just like when COVID hit, you know, people were going home. They're like, okay, how can I basically stay home and make money. And
Yeah.
that's my opinion. I mean, really, but like the building codes is a big one. Like
I
you
think
can
it's
pretty
just because
much-
Idaho's beautiful. You know, Idaho's beautiful, and people get out and they say like, "Wow, this is really cool. I should share this." You know, other people don't get to see stuff like this, so you know, you put it on the internet to share
Right.
with all of your followers.
Right.
And I think there's so many times, even just during the week, and even if it's just down at the bottom, like you think to yourself like, "Wow, most people don't get to see something like this." I think that's why a lot of people, at least in Idaho or kind of out in the country, are putting up videos like that. But there are a lot in Idaho for sure.
I'd say so.
There's a lot everywhere though. Like when you really start to look at it, Washington, anywhere in the Pacific Northwest, there's a ton of YouTubers. BC, there's a ton of YouTubers.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's really everywhere probably.
Yeah. We're kind of in that digital era. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting times.
Yes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. There's YouTubers in North Carolina. You guys
yeah.
seriously need to build a better coop that is predator proof. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's the
we'll
plan.
build a coop down at the bottom, have it all squared away. Yeah, that was a great coop. I still think that design, other than not having a roof, it's fine. I mean, we ran that coop for, man, that thing's like 5 or 6 years old, never had a problem. It's easy to clean. It's a great little coop. So, well, the coop isn't going to change, but the pen or the run, I guess whatever you call it, will definitely like secure the run a lot better.
For sure. Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry, I get all like distracted by the comments.
Liz is trying to scroll
I
away. Her
know.
little thumb's trying
Yeah.
to keep up with everything.
What are the dogs doing? They're downstairs just chilling.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us on this fine Thursday. Yeah, if you got questions, drop them down. Liz has got her phone over here.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep up.
Trying to get to it.
Yeah.
Let's see. No fire. It's not really. I mean, I guess it is like 63 in here.
I'm trying to get it going. I don't know if you guys can see you can't even see the
It's trying.
thermometer.
Just maybe leave the door open a little better.
The door's been open.
Any more mudslides on the side of the house? Luckily,
Always.
yeah, it's been pretty frozen.
Always.
So we're kind of lucking out in that aspect. It's still frozen. So once like it gets sunny out in the middle of the day, the topsoil kind of sloughs off, but the ground is definitely still frozen. Let's see. What are land prices like there? They're expensive.
Wicked expensive.
Yeah.
Dude, at one point we thought like 20,000 an acre it was gonna max out. It's like over 20,000 an acre.
Yeah,
now.
20,000 an acre. Yeah,
Way
for just
over
bare
20,000
land.
an acre. It's unbelievable.
Yes, it is. Hello from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
They're ready for spring too.
I don't hate winter. It seems like the last couple winters we've had are just such a drag.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty good winter.
We had a decent start.
Decent amount of snow.
But yeah, the last we haven't had a decent snow in months. At least a month.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like your timing is, you like say months for things, but really it's only been like a couple weeks.
Dude, it's been at least a month.
That's just one example. You did it earlier today. You're like, it's been like 2 months and barely a month.
I get excited. I don't know what to tell you.
That's okay.
Need this fire to start going. There we go. Let's see if she goes here. She'll
Yeah,
come
let
around.
us know any other questions you guys have.
Thanks for joining us. Hopefully we can get this fire going, get some heat going. You guys can't feel it's chilly in here. It's
Yeah.
63 right here where we're sitting, so not the warmest, but
It's not bad. That's
She'll
why
come
I'm wearing
around.
my jacket.
what else is new in the big wide world of Mike and Liz?
I feel like a decent amount is new. Seems like. But
Yeah, lots of planning of projects.
yeah,
like
we're-
Liz
I
was
feel
saying,
like
the
we're
ground's still
always in the
frozen.
planning phase.
This spring we got we should have enough timber harvested from the land to build like a lean-to style shed. We should have enough timber harvested from the land to build a shed over the sawmill.
Lots more shiplap.
Yep, so lots of shiplap, yep. We've been able to score a few solid chunks of lumber
Yep.
over the course of the winter. So we've been stockpiling millwood, so we can get that going. You know, as soon as we can move that wood, like we were saying earlier, we have no way to even work down there. There's still a foot of snow, foot and a half of snow. So
Right. Frozen.
yeah, we only have the four-wheeler to drag the logs, and it
Not fun.
would not move them right now.
No, absolutely not.
No. So yeah, I'm excited to start milling again.
Me too.
Yeah, it's
Super excited.
That little Harbor Freight sawmill, like for what it is, yeah,
Yeah, hopefully she holds up through the seasons.
Oh, I think that thing's so basic. No matter, what happens to it, I think it's so basic. We can always address it and work on it.
Right, I hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see, what did we do for Valentine's Day?
What did we do for Valentine's Day? Liz delivered flowers.
I did, yep. I
Yep.
delivered flowers to some lucky people.
And I bought Liz
You
flowers.
did buy me flowers. And then
Took
I
care of
cooked
her.
dinner.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a very pleasant
day.
night.
Yeah.
Nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good month. What are we, halfway through February?
Yep.
Little
Mike
more
had
than
his
halfway through
birthday. His
February.
birthday was on the 12th.
Yep.
He turned 29.
29 and feeling pretty fine.
Yeah.
Pretty fine.
He hurt his back again, which sucked.
Yeah, I've been down and out. That was a good one too. It's still sore. Like it's been 10 days now, it seems like.
You'd think he was 70 years old.
29 and feeling not so fine.
Not so fine.
Fire's going.
Are y'all not
Guess
catching
it.
any of the storm today? It was kind of raining off and on today. Snow rain. It was really windy too, so I think it kind of blew through.
Yeah, I saw, let's see, Saturday night, there's potential for there to be a little bit of accumulation, but even yet,
Yeah.
2 inches.
Right.
Yeah, nothing
Crazy.
major.
Let's see, did I miss the coasters? No coasters on the website. We did end up taking the coasters down, at least for now. We kind of were just like weighing everything, and they're not really worth it. They're kind of a pain in the butt for us to make.
There's, like, it's super tough. The way, like,
At least the way we've been doing, there's just not a great way to like make them efficiently and like nice.
the problem is the time that you have into them and, like, the price that other coasters are selling for. Like,
Yeah.
the way I was trying to look at it is, compare our stuff to everybody else's and then go in and charge $5, $10 less to try to drive a little business. But then when you do that, then you're really cutting your
Yeah.
costs. And yeah, for the time that we put into it versus what we were getting out of it, like it wasn't a really good turnaround. So hopefully once we wrap up a few of these bigger projects, we can dial in some of these projects like this and really
Yeah.
come up with an efficient way to pump out a lot of these coasters, in a timely manner.
Right. So we're
Something like
definitely not
that.
against putting them back on the website once we kind of get it a little.
No, that's
bit
just a
more
temporary
figured out.
thing. It's too overwhelming. And that was one of the things that was driving a lot of this over the last month or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did take those down. They will be back up
Right.
for, hopefully next gift giving season.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, thank y'all for joining us. Looks like we
Yeah.
got over 100 people in here. If you haven't already, feel so inclined to give us a thumbs up. That is
Yeah.
just perfect for us. We
We
appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all popping in. Fine Thursday evening here in Idaho, North Idaho.
Yeah.
38 degrees outside, 60, almost 64 in here. So
Not bad.
pretty comfortable.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Polly was watching a documentary the other day that apparently Carole King lives in your area on a ranch.
I don't know who
Carole
Carole King is.
Remind us who that is. I feel like I've heard the name, but
I'm not sure who Carole King is.
Carole King. Not quite sure.
I know down in Sandpoint, that's one of the bigger towns south of us. There's I think quite a few famous people. I don't know if Carole King is famous.
I don't know either.
But I think, who's the Dry Eyes guy?
Oh yeah, Ben Stein.
Ben Stein.
He's
got
been
a
there
place
forever.
down. He's been there forever. More Viggo Mortensen supposedly has got a place down there. Man, everybody has figured out about North Idaho. The Kardashians were in Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, I mean, all the famous people go to Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah.
All the famous people.
They're all in Sandpoint too.
Yeah.
It's just not as
Schweitzer.
public.
Yeah.
Schweitzer, yeah, the ski resort. I'm sure they're just everywhere up there. Yeah, it's crazy to see that little town blow up.
I know, it's a nice town.
Yeah, it's interesting.
For sure.
What else we got in the comments, dear?
Let's see. Do you guys do maple syrup? Maple sap? No, but
No
we do
maple
birch.
trees.
Yeah, we don't have any maple trees really. We do
Yeah.
birch water.
That's a whole nother endeavor, man. I was just
right?
thinking about that. Like, if we really wanted to try that, we need to be planning this already.
I know. There's just a lot.
Yeah, for us to, we'd have to have a route, go and check these trees every day. Harvest these trees every day. How's that at? Almost 300?
Yeah.
We could turn that down a little. A lot of you guys, if you're interested how we monitor the stove, there's that
Thermometer up there.
little thermometer on the pipe there.
Right now it's almost at 300 degrees. We like to keep it right around 200.
And to control it, you just cut the airflow.
What's the name of that combo welder y'all showed with the plasma cutter? That brand is Yes Welder.
Yes Welder.
Y-E-S Welder.
Yep, Yes Welder. I think that is the MP 2000 or something. 200, MP 200.
Seems to work good. I mean, we've done some projects with it.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of hours on it, but it seems to work fine. Yeah, for what it does. I'm trying to think of the last project I did with it.
Definitely a good deal for what it is.
I extended the cart. There's actually is going to be another video coming out on Yes Welder, and I'll include a little snippet to try to do a quick detail on the MP200 and what we found with it and stuff like that.
For sure.
But yeah, I used it not too long, and the MIG function worked great. Used the plasma cutter, worked great. The plasma is a little finicky that I found. Seems like you got to be just like on the metal. You have to be touching the metal with that plasma, and from other plasmas that I've used in the past, it shouldn't be like that, but it's very much usable for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see here.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Some people asking about the water right thing. We don't really, I mean, we looked into it a little bit a couple months ago, but.
Yeah, that hasn't reached up into our county yet.
Right.
So that doesn't, they're not calling for any of that from us yet.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject, it seems like, up here. It's really just if you put your trust in the state being truthful or not.
Which can you really?
You know, it's a fine line to ride for sure.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll see how that pans out, but yeah, not to our county.
Everyone's saying Carole King's a singer. Yeah. So thank you. Apparently she has a ranch up here.
Interesting. We'll have to YouTube that or Google it later.
Have you guys still got loads of snow? Decent amount. A little
foot and
over a
half.
foot, probably.
Yeah.
It's like not great snow, just basically ice, but.
Ice, then the sun hits it, and it turns into like sugar and mashed potatoes.
Yeah. So decent amount though. Definitely too much for us to be doing any real work outside.
The ground is still super frozen. This mudslide that we have going on that we've showed you guys, it's really difficult to address it right now because the mud, the sun hits that top layer and thaws it, but yet everything underneath is still frozen. So the mud is just like slipping on this frozen layer. And
so that's been a lot of fun. We've just kind of been keeping up with it with spreading straw out, and that really helps a lot, like with the water, soaks in the moisture.
Yeah, the straw has helped tremendously.
Yeah.
Slows the mud down quite a bit.
For sure.
I think it's the straw is like diverting the water, it's not running straight down, it's causing it to go this way. And fan just kicked on. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys.
Yeah,
Feel
let us
that
know. I
fan
think
blowing out of there. Should be
still
all
got
right.
our whatchamacallits, microphones on.
Yeah, if it does get too loud, somebody drop a comment and I'll
Yeah.
unplug the blower on this thing.
Let's see, do you guys catch the bobcat yet? Nope, we have not caught the bobcat, but we did catch it on the game camera, so we know it's out there. Yeah.
Yeah, anybody that is on our Patreon page, we posted a video of the bobcat. We have 2 separate videos on our Patreon page. So it is on the mountain. I don't think it's living on the mountain.
But it's definitely going through.
Yeah, it's traversing across the mountain, meandering around.
It's a cool looking animal, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have not caught it yet, though. No dice there. But that might be a good thing, too. It means it moved on for now. There's no chickens left.
I know, right?
He's out of here. She's out of here.
Seriously.
Man, crazy. But yeah, the bobcat. I check the traps every 2 days. We've had fairly fresh snow. Nothing moving around the mountain.
Yeah. We'll keep with it.
Yep.
Got 123 people in here. Thank you for joining us, you guys.
Oh yeah, right on. Thank y'all for popping in. Fine Thursday.
I know. Yeah, Mike and I we've been in a little bit of a lull. Just kind of having a hard time with, I don't know, a few things, but we are feeling hopeful. We're getting back up into the swing of things.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Try and do like climb out of that little rut
Yep,
that we were in.
For sure.
Yeah, but yeah, we thank you guys for joining us. Let us know where y'all from, where you're watching from. It's super cool to see, what kind of people this video reaches. Real time too,
I know. Yeah.
It's interesting.
I like that about the
super
live
interesting to
streams.
see. Yeah. So let us know where y'all from. Right now it is 38 degrees outside in northern Idaho. 64.5 inside. It's ticking up. Got the fire cruising.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see. Do we have an affiliate link for the Yes Welder? I don't think, right?
We don't. That was run off of a Kickstarter when we initially dropped
like
that video.
a campaign.
They ran a Kickstarter campaign, and I would guess that campaign is over. I'm not positive, I'd have to go back and find the link in the video and see.
I think we do have the links like in our description, right, for it still.
I don't think it'd be for that. Not
Okay.
for the Kickstarter campaign.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Or just for the welder.
They
in
never
general.
gave us an affiliate for that. No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you could try the Kickstarter, but I think it's probably ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After this video, go back and look.
Yeah.
If it is, maybe I'll make a post or something.
We can
about
try
it.
to put the link in the description.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's up with the other channel that we have?
It's just we've been so overwhelmed with
Yeah, we
everything.
haven't-
The other channel is just an attempt to put like the not so edited videos up, I guess.
Right.
You know, it seems that on this channel we try to make more of like a production, entertainment style, really edited video. You know, we put hours into the editing of the video, and we're really thinking about, like, when we're shooting the video on this channel, we're really thinking about the shots and how we can like produce a video out of it. Where the other channel is, or hypothetically is, there's a lot of times when like you're just out or I'm just out and like, oh, that's cool, and I'm
Yeah.
recording something or stupid little shots of the dogs or
Yeah.
something like that.
We just haven't been like as active on it as we should be. I mean, that doesn't mean that we're kind of dropping it off and not going to go back to it. I think we probably will.
We will, yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't really been in the best video YouTubing mode lately.
I actually shot a video for that channel. I need to do a little editing and actually do like an outro and kind of a wrap up on that video.
Yeah.
So there'll be another one here in the next week going up on that one.
Right.
That one's tough for us because we do get a little bit of income off of the main channel, and it's like it's tough to put a video up on the other channel because you know you're not going to get a dime off of it.
Right.
In the situation we're in, we're taking every dime we can get.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello from Missouri. We got
Missouri, thank
Colorado
you.
in the house.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for joining us, Florida, Lower Michigan. Adam's joining us from his living room.
Nice.
Let's see, South Carolina.
Yeah, beautiful evening here in North Idaho. Hopefully your guys' evening is also just as
Yeah.
beautiful.
George is here from south of Sandpoint.
Nice, south of Sandpoint.
Yeah.
What's that? I forget the Kogalala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, did I get my bread baking figured out? Not really. Honestly, like, we were kind of talking about it, and after we lost the chickens, like, I think that was like the beginning of us just like feeling, I don't know about if failure is the word, but
That was a big blow.
yeah, it sucked.
That
So
sucked.
I kind of like stopped even trying with the bread after we lost the chickens because I don't like to just throw it out. Like, I would feed the bad stuff to the chickens, you know? And so we lost the chickens, and then so I basically stopped baking bread. But I really think a lot of you guys are right about like the altitude and like the difference between, you know, like baking when it's dry and baking when it's humid. So I made some pizza dough the other day because we like made these calzone things, and that
Oh,
turned
those
out
are
really
good.
good. I
Yeah.
think, what did I do? Added a little more water and like a
Okay.
little extra yeast or something like that, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that's what it was like the humidity levels. And I still don't know, like, I mean, I'll bring the bread maker back out like in the spring and the summer and see just for sure if like that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I just haven't been baking bread because I don't like to waste it.
Yeah. And it's not like there was a ton of waste from that, but like
Enough to where,
they ate it too.
Yeah.
You know, if we had it for 2 days and it started to go stale, like at least we could give it to them.
Yeah.
And now it's just,
Yeah.
we're throwing it away or.
I don't like that.
No, so yeah, that definitely sucked. But
We don't
yeah,
give a ton to the dogs, so.
no, the grains aren't real good for the dogs. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
plus
chickens
like,
love 'em.
yeah, the chickens will eat anything.
Right.
The dogs, it's really easy to get a dog like to get them upset. I think a dog,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people think dogs have stomachs of steel, and a lot of them do, but
Right.
Yeah.
You think Jed has more of a stomach of steel? I feel like he deals with allergies a little bit more. And then June is the
Yeah.
one that like has the upset stomach.
yeah, it's hard to tell. June's been doing pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good. She's
Yeah.
a good girl.
She
They're
is a
good
good
dogs.
girl. They're good dogs. We were actually playing with them earlier. If you guys don't follow us on TikTok, we just had a video. Could that be considered viral on TikTok?
I think 1 million is the start of it being viral.
I bet there's like a number per time.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that hit like 800,000 views in probably 24 hours or 30 hours.
Yeah, true.
So that was interesting. We put the burn barrel video up on TikTok, and
They took it down.
they took it down because it was promoting dangerous content, apparently. But we appealed it. I appealed it. They put it back up, but after it was like reposted, it just did nothing. Sat at like 850,000 views and did nothing. But it's really interesting to see when somebody is pushing the video,
Right.
they are pushing it, and it's cool to see that our videos do have that potential. You know, I thought some of them were really decent quality videos.
For sure.
So obviously TikTok saw something in that, and it just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. But then we've even posted videos since then and have gained very little traction.
Yeah. So it's all over the
Yeah,
place.
super interesting market out there. Yeah.
Let's see. Barry is here from Coeur d'Alene.
Cordellini.
Yeah, neighbor
Thanks
to
for
the
joining.
south. Let's see. Jim saying you need extra vitamin D3 in the winter to help your mood. Get a sun lamp. I've heard of those actually.
Yeah.
Last winter, going through the same thing, just like not in the mood for anything, and some people suggested a sun lamp.
I'm
But
sure the power bill would be nice and
I
low
know,
with
right?
that. Have a freaking artificial sun in the corner. It's
yeah. Favorite place to eat in Sandpoint?
Favorite
few.
place to eat in Sandpoint.
The Hydra.
The
Good.
Hydra restaurant. That is my favorite place to eat
Yeah.
in Sandpoint.
Hydra's really good.
Yep.
I like McDuff's. You're
They're
not
good.
as big of a fan, but
Not as big of a fan
I
of the
like
Hydra.
them. And then my favorite little hole in the wall place is, remember the Pie Hut, that sandwich place?
Oh yeah. Oh,
the
are
Pie
they still
Hut.
a thing?
Yeah, it's like a little cash only pie and sandwiches.
Soups, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what was that other Asian place?
Oh yeah, Secret Thai.
Secret Thai.
That's
I haven't
good.
been there in years.
No, I brought some home last summer. Summer before last, I guess.
Years.
A little over a year.
Yeah. But I think a lot of these restaurants are closing in Sandpoint. I mean, we've seen and
At least a
heard of
few, yeah.
a few that have like shut their doors, and we just got like weird times all
Yeah.
around us.
Weird times for sure.
Yeah, I think there's a housing problem in Sandpoint. There's an affordable housing problem.
Right. Plenty of houses if you got enough money to live on the lake.
Yeah, a lot
Or
of
on
these
the
people.
ski hill.
Yeah, buying second homes and
Yeah.
driving out. You know, a lot of these bartenders and servers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Seen a couple documentaries. Colorado deals with like the same thing, you
Yep.
know.
Any like resort area. it
Destination,
seems like
yeah.
destination town. Yep. There you go. Tourist town.
Yeah, for
Tourist
sure.
trap is what it is.
Basically.
Tourist trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ace Hole is here from Michigan.
Michigan. Nice. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Paulie's in the house from the UK, and he says it's 8 degrees Celsius.
8 degrees.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and they're
so
expecting
nice.
80 mile per hour MPH winds on the south coast.
That is whipping, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Hopefully you guys don't blow away. Yeah.
Peter is here from Belgium.
Oh, that's cool.
Terry from
thanks for joining us.
Texas.
Peter from Belgium, Terry from Texas.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for popping in on this fine Thursday. Got the wood stove cooking, 66 in here, ticking up. Still about 200 on there. I'm gonna turn it down.
What is
just
your
a hair
TikTok
more.
channel name? I think it's just Laid Back Living, right?
All of our stuff is just laid back
Laid
living,
Back
except
Living.
Instagram. I think it's laid back living Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do y'all classify as in terms of today's lingo? Off-gridderish, homesteaders, preppers, etc. In other words, what are your ultimate goals? I'd say, like, I don't know if you wanted to call us something. I feel like we are homesteaders. You know, we took this land from bare land, absolutely bare land, and came in, like, made something of it. So, like, in our opinion, that is homesteading.
It's like modern homesteading.
Modern homesteading, yeah.
Like people think homesteading of what it used to be back in the day, you know, but if you just take that term and apply it to like what a lot of people are doing now, you know, buying raw land.
Right.
Unfortunately, it is a purchase now. It's not like
Right.
you homestead
Yeah,
the
you
land
can-
and you take the land, but
Right.
short of the purchase, you know, you're coming in and you're finding your water source or you're hauling water and you're breaking ground and
Right.
doing all these things. So I tell people like we're millennial homesteaders.
Right. Yeah, and the modern aspect, I mean, it's kind of a cool spot to be in because we are in like this technological era, and like we try to use, you know, like things from the past as well as like things from our current
We
day.
have a ton of tools, like
Yeah.
modern new tools
Right.
that a lot weren't available even 5 years ago. You know, we carry around a computer in our pocket now.
Right.
Any garden question we have, you just look it up on your phone.
For sure.
You know, any question you have, you just look it up on your phone. So it's
Yeah.
convenient in that aspect.
But we also are trying to like, make moves to just take like skills of the past, I guess, and make them like new again, kind of like for us, and for us that means like cooking our own food, gardening, canning as much as we can. We're going to be experimenting with like meat birds,
Yeah, and like fixing our own stuff.
Fixing our own stuff.
You know, rather than throwing it away. A lot of people, like, say a lawnmower wouldn't start. A lot of people have to bring that stuff in now. We're like, we take care of that stuff right here.
Right.
You know, and all stuff like that. So, and I think even a lot of the simple stuff like that, an oil change on a vehicle. I think most people our age they're going to take that into a shop to have that done, which it's like, it's unfortunate to see that's the norm.
Right.
You know, people aren't doing things for themselves anymore.
And a lot of it, I mean, is situational. Like if you live in an apartment complex, you might not have a spot to, change your oil.
Well, if you live in an apartment, you might not even have a car.
True, yeah.
You might live by like the subway or something.
So it depends. That's just how we feel, like modern homesteading, like we obviously use technology and all of that because that's the era that we're in.
Right.
And we're pretty young, we've grown up with it.
If it's at our fingertips, we might as well use it. You know, I don't want to be down there pumping water with the hand pump just to say like, oh, we are homesteaders. Like, I'm going to drop my pump down there and run it and push on for sure. Flush my toilet.
Yeah. But yeah, we're trying to just be self-sufficient as possible.
Yeah, really, like, especially over the last 2 years, like, you really notice like your footprint, I guess.
For sure.
You know, and your impact.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're calling ourselves.
Try to move to like a simpler lifestyle.
Yeah.
And we already have, we're there. The stress hasn't gone down yet, though, for some reason.
There's a lot.
The stress is still
it.
very high. How does that work? Man.
I know, right? Let's see. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know we have a few more people in the house. I'm trying to keep up with comments.
Yeah, Liz's little thumbs are just
I
scrolling
know.
away over here. Thank you guys for joining. We really do appreciate it.
We really do.
Yeah, if you guys got questions, drop them down. Liz will try to catch up. We're just a little stove chat. If you haven't already and you feel so inclined, please do hit the like button. I don't even know where it is. Maybe it's at the bottom.
Somewhere.
But yeah.
I think it's probably at the bottom of the video. Ed's here from West Virginia.
West Virginia, nice. It looks like such a beautiful state. Liz and I have been, looking at West Virginia. I have been looking at West Virginia. It's such a beautiful looking state.
Yeah, for sure. Christopher is here from Nevada.
Nice.
Kevin's here from Australia.
Nice. Got a lot of people. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Buffalo Burger says when tech starts taking over your life, it's time to toss it.
When tech sure.
That's true, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you want it to be helpful with your life, but not take it over, obviously.
Yeah,
So
work with you.
I think it's probably pretty easy to become addicted to certain technologies. You don't want to rely on it.
Yeah.
Like
they're designed, a lot of these apps on the phone are designed to keep you on there.
Right.
They're designed to keep you brainwashed. The TV is designed to keep you focused on it.
Right.
So yeah, I agree 100%. But there is a line of like using that hand in hand
For sure.
You know.
Just depends on the person. You just got to be careful. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Sales Productions. They used to watch Pure Living for Life, but now they watch Wild Wonderful Off Grid, Nomadic
Good
Movement.
channel. Another good channel.
Yeah, we like those channels too.
Yeah, Wild Wonderful Off Grid. We saw they are building a second home now.
Yeah,
So
pretty cool.
freaking congratulations to them. That is crazy. Awesome.
Savage Squad Exploring is new here. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for popping in. Welcome to our living room.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Stove chat.
Welcome to the wood stove.
Did we ever catch the predator? We did not catch the predator. We caught the predator on camera. So.
Caught it on camera. Yep. If you're a patron, you guys saw the video. Two videos. Two okay videos. It's a game camera, so they're never the greatest, and in typical fashion, they're not like the most expensive game cameras either.
Right.
They're the cheapos.
So.
But yeah, we did put a video up on the Bobcat. Have not caught it. Caught it on camera.
Definitely tell it's a bobcat.
Yep. Have not caught it in the trap. So we will see.
Yeah. So let's see. Craig's here. He just got home from the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hopefully you're
Hope
okay,
all is
Craig.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good.
Let's see. So what all do you guys do on your channel?
Try to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. We are sitting in our self-built barn dominium, so we have like the building aspect. We try to do like the homesteading aspect, as in we're moving into like raising animals, having a garden.
Yeah, we've built from the ground up.
Yeah, we mill our own lumber as much as we can, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
I would say, like, it's more or less a homestead from the ground up. We've started this, and like, obviously everything's in phases. You can't
Do everything
buy
at
all
once.
your animals before you build your house.
Right.
So yeah, we're working through phases, but yeah, ground up from homestead.
I know.
I'd
I
say.
feel like we get a little bit overwhelmed with like how many things we have to do, and like just thinking about all the things that there is to do. But I know, like, I personally have to bring myself back down to reality, and it's like, okay, dude, like these things take time, you know, and lots of time.
It's not just the homesteading stuff too either.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of outdoor videos that I like to put up.
Yeah, Mike and I-
snowmobiling, hunting,
We like to go have fun, like
hiking,
get away from the house every now and again. So
fishing season's coming up, so hopefully we can get a few good fishing videos out there.
Yeah.
We try to just do a little bit of everything, but like mainly focus on the house. That's our goal, is to have this as like a functioning homestead, a functioning piece of property that works for us. So that's the main focus, but you gotta have fun sometimes.
Yeah, every now and again at least.
Yeah, get out and do a little bit. Idaho has so many outdoor activities to offer too, so
Yeah.
you know, we might as well take you guys along to share the experience.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
We do fix Subarus. Well, Mike fixes
Big Subarus, yeah.
Yeah.
I did have to pay the one guy to do the head gasket on it though.
Yeah.
I didn't want to dive into that. That would have been very stressful.
Seriously.
Yeah. Seems to be running good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate you guys
Yeah,
joining
thank
us.
you guys
Let's
for joining
see.
us. 100 people on here.
Man, it is hot blowing out of there. So it's 66. We've ticked up 3 degrees here in probably the last 20 minutes.
It warms up quick.
About 150 degrees coming out of the stove, so it is just cruising. We got tamarack on the wood stove right now. A lot of people burn a lot of different types of wood. So we are down to our 2 last rows. We have 1 row that is like tamarack, that's wood, in my opinion, that you can burn. The other row is ponderosa pine, which is like the worst wood you can burn.
But we're going to burn it.
But we're gonna burn it because it's free heat, man, you know?
Yeah.
And it was easy pickings. It's actually all sawmill cuts and ends. So there's a little more than ponderosa. There's some cedar, which burns really hot.
Yeah.
There actually should be like a bit of tamarack in there, but we're doing decent on firewood. We have, I mean, I think we'll make it through the season. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah,
Not too worried about it.
not too worried about it. We ended up doing, that was probably 2 cords, I'd say.
Yeah.
So not bad.
We have like a pretty small area to heat at the moment. Like, we have plans to put a wood stove down in the shop. So obviously when we do that, we're gonna have to double or triple our firewood
Yeah, we'll
stock,
have to
you know.
at least double it, right? Yeah.
But like for now, it doesn't take much to keep our apartment warm, which is nice. And also, I mean, we've had a few cold snaps, but it hasn't been like that bad this winter, so.
Yeah, I did have a few cold days there, and we're coming up on a few more cold days. But I mean, this is a pretty good sized wood stove. You guys can kind of see it there. I mean, pretty decent size, boxed in there. That's the edge, and the other edge there. And we're heating, about 800 square feet with this wood stove only, upstairs too. So second level, you know, heat rises obviously, so we're containing a little bit more there. But the size of this wood stove, I think, is actually way too big for how small of an area we're heating. So once the fire is going, you pretty much just crank this thing all the way down and let it just like simmer and smolder.
Do its thing.
Yeah, and it just keeps this place warm just perfectly, and the wood lasts a really long time. You can put like 3 pieces on and have it last pretty much all day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Obviously, temperature depending.
Right, yeah, absolutely. But we like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Thank you guys for joining us. Let us know like where you're watching from. It's always interesting to see where everybody's watching from down in the comments below.
lots of
Liz
people
is
have been-
reading them, so if you got questions or anything, please feel free. If you guys haven't seen any of our stuff on our website, this is one of the hats. This hat actually is not on the website yet, but we have other merchandise on the website if you guys want to support the channel in any sort of way such as that. You
definitely
can head over
helps.
onto the website. There should be a link in the description down here. Hopefully, if we did our jobs correctly, there's a
right?
link down there.
Sometimes it isn't that simple.
Yeah, but once you're done watching there, feel free to head over to that and check that out. If you feel so inclined, we appreciate it.
We sure do.
Yeah. What else is new here on the Wild
We
Wild
have big
West?
stuff, but we're just not saying right now because we want to put it in a video.
It's a surprise. Well, it's in a video. And if you're a patron, you probably have already seen that video. That video is uploaded on our Patreon page, which will release on Saturday to the public. We try to give our patrons a little bit of like a early release, just as like a thank you for supporting the channel and stuff like that. So yeah, that video will be out Saturday. We even don't really spill the secret in that video though either.
No, we want to
spill
wait.
more secrets, but not the whole secret. So we're waiting for everything to just, you know, we have a few loose ends that need to be tied up, and we don't want to be like counting our chickens before they're hatched, basically.
Jumping the gun on things for sure.
Yeah. It's coming though, and I am super, super excited. Long overdue. Long overdue.
Mike's gonna take over the comments.
I guess I'm gonna take over the comments.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are you?
Pretty close to the bottom.
Pretty close to the bottom. All right.
What's for dinner? I'm gonna make some pork.
What is for
Pork,
dinner?
and I think like maybe some mashed potatoes and vegetables.
Let's see. So I don't know where Liz is at, but we'll pick up with Randy Rides. He was saying wrapping some copper tubing around the stove.
Oh yeah.
Be like a nice little hot water heater.
It's a good idea.
I actually have been to a guy's house who does exactly that. That's how he heats his water in the wintertime. Does not use his hot water heater. It's all off the wood stove. Super cool setup. He's got like copper pipe in a tub, I think, in a tub of water on his stove, and then it runs to a keg that's in his wall. So it's, I don't know how it works, but it works great. So that's a really cool design.
I just saw Craig gave us a super chat.
Oh yeah, Craig gave us a super chat. Thank you, Craig. Nice. Join me on the train of super chats and stickers to help Liz and Mike out. Thank you very much, Craig. Craig is trying to start a revolution there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Craig. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Craig is supporting the cause. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you, Craig.
Let's see. I had to scroll down for that. Let's see. Maple trees. We do not have any maple trees here in this area. Birch trees, no maples. John says, "How you boat? How you boat doing?
The boat.
How you boat?"
The boat is covered in snow.
Covered in
it's
snow.
All covered up.
Yep.
With
Got it.
snow
It's
on
all
it.
tarped though, so you know it's clean.
Right.
The boat is going to be for sale.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We love that boat, the big slick.
Such a sick boat. I see, and like when I start talking about it, I don't
know.
want to sell it.
I go back and forth. We're still on the fence. We're
It's
gonna
getting
just say we're
sold.
on the fence.
It needs to get sold.
But it's a 1969 Orlando Clipper. It made its way all the way from Orlando, Florida, up to here.
Yeah. If you look at the tag, I'd have to go look at it, but it was made at like some airport in Florida in 1969.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic. It's a sick boat. It's got a 1975 Johnson 95 horse on the back.
You guys probably, I don't know if you've seen that video. We were out on the lake this last summer, and I mean, the motor blew up. And so we just, I think it's just so much of a project. I mean, we like our old things, but sometimes you just, like, you win some, you lose some. You can't have projects going in every direction, I guess.
At this point, like, it's more feasible, and especially with the front windows flip up, super clean boat too. Like, it is almost mint.
Yeah.
But it just sucks. You know, we can use that money for something a lot more practical.
Right.
You know, whether that be for a project or for a piece of equipment or, you know, for supplies for in here. It's just, at this point in time, it's just not a good project.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah, so
that's how the boat is.
But hopefully we can pass that on to
somebody else that
who
can
can
really
get
like
wrapped
treasure
up.
it. And
It's super close. It really just needs controlled cables and a carburetor, 2 carburetor rebuilds.
Yeah.
And it's there. Super unfortunate, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to be adults.
Let's see. This person says, "I'm glad you take the dogs out with you because of a large bear."
Yeah. Dogs are noisy, so.
Yeah, the dogs do keep a lot of the animals away, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as they smell them or hear them, most animals are going to be out of there.
Let's see. Adam Roof says, "What is your carry pistol? A 45 for around the property, and Liz carries 2 ? I carry a 40.
I usually just carry, honestly, like when I'm out for walks and stuff, I usually just carry bear spray. That's, usually just what I carry.
Yeah.
That and the dogs.
Yeah, like we were just mentioning, the dogs do keep away a lot of these animals, but like if we're out hunting, I carry my 40 with me, or the 357, one of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. We'll keep me, baby. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Let's see. Central Cali. Thanks for popping in. Connecticut. Nice.
Thanks. People from all over. I
Baton
love
Rouge,
it.
Louisiana.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Let's see, what else? Craig Fisher's in the house. And then people just kind of talking back and forth. Let's see, this person says, what are some things that you wish you knew before starting a homestead? Tyler Longshore.
What do we wish we knew before starting a homestead?
I would research everything a lot more. Like, we came in and we're like, yeah, yo, we have to have a well drilled. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would do it that way again. But you really just have to weigh your options. That would have been a lot more of a miserable winter last winter if we didn't have our water system set up, you know, hence if we didn't drill a well pretty much.
Right.
But yeah, that was a really big expense that I wish we researched a bit more.
Right.
I think it's a necessity in the long run, so it probably was a fair investment, especially with how the times have been. So we probably got lucky in that sense.
Right.
But that was a huge expense. I mean, we spent $10,000 to have a hole in the ground. And, you know, maybe let us know where that compares. I'm sure that differs throughout the country. I'm sure it's tremendously higher in a lot of spots,
Right.
and I'm sure it's lower in a lot of spots. So it really varies, but that's what I would research everything, like really take a step
Yeah.
back and slow down. And
I know. I think about that too, and yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'd really change anything. Like, we did everything like what we thought was best, you know, like with, yeah, basically our resources and like our price range for like buying property. Like, the only thing that really could have made this easier is if we were coming into it with 2 or 3 times as much money,
like a lot of
you know.
people are doing.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, like, we had what we had, like with the property that we had. I think like buying an entire mountain like definitely made things a little trickier, just in terms of like keeping the land from sliding and like the water at bay and all of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, everything happens for a reason, so even if you don't think of it and it comes up, like, it's meant to be that way anyway.
Right. I'm
So,
happy. Like,
yeah.
I love where we're at and what we're doing, so it works.
Yeah. One foot in front of the other. Let's see here. Where is that? Talking back and forth. Colleen says, hi guys, did you get much snow? Storms that we got way back when. I mean,
Decent amount of snow. Right now it's just like way icy.
even on the backside, like where I have a couple traps set, there's still like over a foot of snow that
Not a
I'm
lot of
digging
sun back
out.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, not a lot of sun. So yeah, it really depends. There's a ton of like microclimates in our area. So like, you know, if you drive 5 minutes that way or 5 minutes that way, there's not as much snow as we got right here, just because we're kind of in like this little zone.
For sure.
Let's see, Arkansas working on a new sawmill. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, congratulations.
Sawmills are where it's at.
Let's see, this one is from Liberal, Oregon. Our condolences.
Thank you for joining us.
Buffalo, New York. That is Mr. Mike Hine. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys being here.
This person is trying to move up to Spirit Lake soon. It's a nice
It's
zone.
a good area.
Yeah, good little spot there.
Super pretty over there.
Yeah, super cool spot. Good fishing. Let's see. Craig says bear spray is the best. If you spray it all over yourself, it makes you less tasty.
Ooh.
Yeah, so maybe just like hit the bear, give yourself a little mist.
I know this is totally weird and I probably shouldn't even say it.
Oh God, here we go.
Craig was in my dream the other night.
Oh,
And like
God.
only the Craig that I know like on your picture. Basically, I don't actually know you, but you appeared in my dream. It wasn't like a weird, I mean, it was a weird dream, but yeah.
Weird.
Basically, I like called you on the phone. I think like the world was almost ending. Anyways, just so you know.
Ed S says his son lives in the mountains and has a gas well on his property.
Gas well.
Yeah, I mean, it'd just be like, He has free heat and cooking. He also has a gas dryer and refrigerator, low cost living. Dude, that's awesome. So, that's insane. I wish we had a gas well.
That's cool.
Yeah. I want a gas well. I'm just thinking of like the flares that I used to see in North Dakota. It's just free heat they're burning off.
Yeah.
Breakheart Orchard, what is up? Thanks for
yeah.
joining us. Oop.
Yeah.
That froze.
Thank
There
you
we
for
go.
being here.
Hopefully you guys are still there. We had a little freeze there. Let's see. Wish I had seen this earlier. Yeah, sorry about that. This was like a wicked spur of the moment. Like, you want to do a live stream?
I
Yeah,
know,
let's do
yeah.
a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Our bad.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
We appreciate it.
Sioux City.
North Dakota.
Thank you very much.
Right? South Dakota.
Sioux City, LA.
Oh,
Louisiana?
LA. Maybe I'm thinking of.
I don't know what. They ask, are you on Starlink now? Yeah, we've been running this whole stream on Starlink. Has not dropped once. It seems like there was a bit of a freeze, but I think that was the camera, not the Starlink. So hopefully it never glitched out for you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been rolling good with the Starlink. Nasty Nathan says, howdy. What is
Howdy,
up?
bud.
Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
John says, how do you keep the pipes from freezing, I'm assuming. I don't know if he means our water line. Our water line is buried like 2 feet plus.
Right.
And then all the other pipes are indoors.
Yeah, insulation.
Yeah, so like the shop never gets below freezing. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's see. Breakheart Orchard says, paid 25 grand for our foundation, cinder block with grout, filled with rock, and insulated with 2-inch foam.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty decent.
That's cool.
Andy, hello from upstate New York. What is up, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
He says, thanks for all your videos and info, and he enjoys us.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
We appreciate it.
I'm trying. I don't know how far back I am on these, so hopefully not too far.
I think you're doing a good job.
Thanks, dear. Let's see. Kip is asking about the water rights. We touched on that just a little bit earlier. Our county isn't affected by that yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're definitely aware and
Yeah, we're watching
trying
it.
to keep, up to date with anything that might be changing.
Yeah, seeing how everything pans out and how that's gonna play. But
sure.
yeah, it's on our radar for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crazezilla says, it's really too bad that a group of skilled individuals couldn't get together in a cheap land area and help each other out. Kind of like a commune, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Building each other house in the community. He says he's an equipment operator. Or
pretty
they
cool.
say they're an equipment operator. But yeah, that's kind of like commune.
Yeah, I
I've
think
seen a
there's
lot
some
of
of those.
stuff on those, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It almost seems like they never really work out in the end.
Yeah.
There's always like a couple bad apples that
At least
just ruin it for
from what you
everyone.
hear,
From what you
like,
hear, like
yeah.
I mean, yeah, hard to say, I guess.
Yeah. The idea, it's a cool idea.
John Smith wants to know what kind of sawmill we got.
We have the Harbor Freight sawmill. So one of the cheaper ones on the market, but
The cheapest.
it gets the job done, and we really like it. We've milled this whole entire wall behind us here. That was milled on our Harbor Freight sawmill.
Great little mill.
Done
for the
quite a
price.
few trees.
Yeah.
And we're trying to stockpile like our tree supply, so we have a bunch of logs down at the bottom right now that we just want to start milling like as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as the snow's gone. We don't have a great way to move these giant logs. We can run, I think Harbor Freight says like up to a 20. You can run a 22 through that thing pretty much all day. But a 22-inch log is a big tree, and we don't have the greatest way to move it. We just drag it by chain with a four-wheeler.
Right.
2 feet of snow, well,
Kinda sucks.
1.5 foot snow on the ground still, so. No bueno.
No.
Mike from Buffalo, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
The Jesuno wants to know, do you guys think about doing PEX line in your slab for heat? It had crossed my mind. I am not the biggest fan of that. I've never done it personally. I don't know I can't think of the word, the reliability of that. I would hate to have one of those pipes crack and you have a water leak somehow, like in your concrete. So yeah, we didn't do that. We did think about it, but quickly was ex-nayed, mostly for budget. Let's see. Craig enjoys the call.
Oh yeah, in my dream.
Hudson, so this guy's got a Hudson Mills 126
Yeah. I
with
just saw another
an
super chat pop
extra
up.
blade. Oh, I'll scroll down. Figo. Nice, thank you. Thank you for joining
you.
us.
We
Yeah, no
appreciate
question
it.
or comment with it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate the support. It really does help us out, guys. I think a lot of people see or have this idea of like, oh, YouTubers, they're making so much money making those videos. We can tell you that it is not like that. It's more of a hobby than anything.
Yeah.
It is like a small source of income, but every little bit helps, so we really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys a lot.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Let's see. Crazilla says water should be minimum 4 feet. I think he's talking about the berry depth, and if you got a 4-foot frost line where you live, wow. Very just wow. Um, John Smith says, I'm thinking about buying a Harbor Freight sawmill to try it out. I would buy it. If you try it out and you hate it, you can definitely resell that for what you paid for it.
Oh, easy, all day.
Especially right now. I don't even think you can get it, though. I don't think you can get most sawmills in the United States at this point in time. I think most sawmills in the United States are like years out. I saw...
At least that's like what we had seen.
That's what I've been seeing. I didn't look up every single, mill producer or mill manufacturer, but a lot of them are a long ways out. So definitely put your order in ASAP. Dave is here from Florida. What is up?
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Creekside Maple's popping in the house. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We're doing well.
You're good.
Let's see. Love watching the sawmills. Yeah, that is from Tigger Cares. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be doing some more milling here.
As soon as we can, really.
As soon as we can. We have just had, an Idaho winter, long winter.
We like the sawmilling too. We were just talking about that the other day. Like, we can't wait to get back at it.
Yeah, it's long overdue. I'm excited. We have a fair stock pile already.
Yep.
So yeah, it's getting there. Let's see. Craig is talking about the homesteading lifestyle. I would assume most of us who do this lifestyle are independent, looking for private ownership of our property. Yeah, Mittens. Got the cat down here.
For sure.
Grabbing onto my toes. Your claws are sharp. You can't do that.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Liz is stepping on her. Let's see. I'll keep going. Creekside has the Woodland HM126, so I believe that is the same mill that Mr. Mustache has.
Yeah.
The HM126. That's the one, if I'm thinking right, that's the one with like the big old silver tank for your coolant. Right on the front there. That was like the nicest part of that thing. I love that design. It says Woodland right on it. Yeah, super sick setup. Yeah, stainless steel tank. Looks nice. Yeah, very catchy on the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice mill though. Really nice mill. Yeah. I liked how you could level that one. I was curious about their extensions. Can you stop grabbing my foot, please? Their shipping times on their extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crazy. Like, any mill right now is so far out. Far out,
wild.
Man. Far out.
Crazy world. What else we got?
I don't know. I'll scroll through here.
Thank you guys for joining us. We still got almost 100 people in here.
Craig says Clearwater County code is 4 feet for water. Dude, that is deep. Are you guys sure about 4 feet? That is really deep.
I love the Clearwater area. It's so nice down there.
That is, like, you got to bury your water line 4 feet. A 4 foot, I can't even talk. A 4 foot frost line. It's a pretty good tongue twister.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Creekside says we got an entire playlist dedicated to milling. That's pretty cool. Is it a playlist that you listen to while you're milling or for your milling videos?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably milling videos.
Could be both. That'd be a good one. Yeah. Put some earbuds in while you're milling.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Might have to try that. I've been thinking of these other videos. We try to watch other channels and scheme what they're doing. I've noticed that a lot of these other channels are just setting up their camera and then doing a voiceover. Like, they'll set up the camera, but do a solid voiceover. Obviously, they edit the whole video into like their cuts, and then they explain the video in the voiceover.
Yeah.
It's a different style of like shooting, I thought.
Yeah. What do you guys prefer? Like the
Yeah, what
fully
are your
edited
guys'
videos?
thoughts?
Do you like the voiceovers?
I know, like Red Puppet Ranch, he does a lot like that. Who is the other one? He also has a Harbor Freight sawmill. Big channel. I could not think of the name now.
Sawing with?
No. Bush Radical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you watching
Good
it
channel.
the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Let's see what else we got in here. Gotta unlock this every time. Your battery must be dying.
Oh, yeah, it is.
There we go. Here we go. Jez Davies, hi from Telford, UK. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. This person asked, Steven, have you thought about an outside heat boiler for the shop? No, we're probably just going to do a wood stove in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a friend that has the boiler outside, and that seems to work really well.
Yeah, if we had like 10 grand laying around to blow on one, they're sick.
Yeah.
They're super sick, but yeah, we can't afford something like that right now.
Yeah. I think
stove is
the
much cheaper.
wood stove is going to work really well down there.
Yeah. Let's see. So David asked, what items / supplies are you guys struggling to get related to builds or equipment? Pretty much any and all.
Equipment for sure.
Any equipment is wicked expensive right around here. You
I
know,
think it's just like really the area that we're in. Like we've looked a lot like
as far
over
as
in
equipment goes.
the Midwest and like back east, you know, things seem like they're a little bit more affordable, but it just feels like out here, like it just has blown up so quickly so recently that like supplies are a little harder to come by.
Right, yeah. Equipment's the biggest one that we've seen, and just the price of everything has gone up. You know, is something as simple as gravel. The price of gravel has gone up. To go and get a truckload of gravel, you know, a pickup truckload of just crushed rock used to be $20 bill. You know, that has gone up. So stuff like that. But as far as shortages go, we're not really seeing like anything that we can't get. It's just extended shipping times and delivery times.
Right.
We haven't had anything that we straight up cannot get yet, I don't think. Except for
Sawmill
a mill, you know.
blades.
Oh, sawmill blades. Yeah, I did look at those. Luckily, we had more than I thought we did. I'd purchased, I think, 10 of them last year. Sawmill blades, yeah. I was looking at those. Those were hard to come by, so we do need to get an order in on those. So it's only going to get worse here as the weather gets nicer.
Right.
People are going to be starting to mill. You better not pull that camera stand over.
She's thinking about it.
I know, she's trying.
The cat.
Let's see. This guy says, took a little over a month to get my Woodland Mills 126. Wow, that's not bad. 3 boxes of blades. Nice.
That's
that is
good. Yeah, might as well stock up on them if you can.
Yeah, so we'll have to look. Maybe Woodland got their stuff.
Hey.
Look, she's going to pull that light over.
Stop.
You're almost as annoying as the dogs when they're up here. She's pissed. Got Rocks and says, love you guys, you rock. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us too. Thank all you guys. Anybody new that's just popped in, we appreciate you joining us. Just a little stove chat. If you got a question, drop them down. We're, you know, reading them right here.
Feels like it's been a while since we've engaged like as much as we should, but yeah, I mean, saying in the beginning of the chat, we've just kind of been going through it, it feels like, but we're on the uptick of things.
We try to be genuine. It's like, it's really hard to be genuine if you're faking it, basically.
Yeah,
so we don't want to fake the smile. Yeah, if we're miserable and like, yeah, we don't want to put on a show for you guys just to make a video. Yeah, we're just trying to keep it real, really.
Right.
So that's why we've been a little MIA.
Right.
The blower just kicked off on the
Back
stove,
up a little.
so yeah, that's kind of how you can regulate it. Once that blower I have set on a thermostat, so once the stove, the blower function, once that hits 104 degrees, it turns on. If it gets anywhere beneath 100, it shuts off. So pretty neat little feature.
That's nice, super nice.
Let's see.
Helps to keep it regulated in
Creekside got the extension on their mill, so they can run a 16-footer through there. Nice. Sasquatch says they do a little bit of everything.
Nice.
Tigger Care says they love Heather Sawmill. Yeah, that is like the Cadillac of sawmills.
Yeah, she's fun.
Let's see. Hello from Tennessee. Thanks for joining us. I love watching you guys, even though I have my own off-grid cabin in the woods to keep me busy on the weekends. Can't wait for spring, right? Whew. Yeah, preaching to the choir on that one. We're ready for spring. 4-foot frost line in Iowa. That's a deep frost line, man. 3-foot frost line in Canada. I believe that all day. I'd totally buy that. Let's see. Chainsaw stuff. John Smith says he's hauling water in the spring. Right on.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
that's
time for
a good
it.
way to do it. Mike King says 4-foot water in Michigan. So I can see like in the UP that could get cold up there. I don't know what the extended amount of time is, but yeah, that is like a crazy frost line to think about.
Yeah.
Way down there. Way, way down there. Everywhere around us is, yeah, everybody says 2 feet. If you're 2 feet, you're plenty good. And that's all we've done for as long as I've known. I've never seen anybody have a burst line, a frozen line in the ground.
Yeah, so far we've been good, and it's been cold.
We had a few days here this year where I was slightly concerned about, you guys saw in one of our videos right at the end of the summer, we dropped some pipes into the ground as access to our valves. And I was concerned about that because we never got those covered other than just a piece of plywood over them. That one day, you know, we woke up and it was like -9 Fahrenheit outside. It was cold. Never had any issues with that, so that worked out just perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see. Creekside says they do a lot of voiceovers. Fan of them. Randall, hi from West Virginia. Beautiful West Virginia.
Blue Ridge Mountains.
Walnuts and Wineberries got the Harbor Freight mail. Ton of people are getting the Harbor Freight mail
Yeah.
for sure.
Seems
Yeah,
like
it's
a good
little
solid
mail.
machine.
Super basic, yeah. Dave says, "What's up?" Or hi, Mike and Liz. In the thumb of Michigan here, 25 Fahrenheit with 7 inches of snow. Man, so you're getting it right now, yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. Hopefully you guys can get yourself dug out in the morning.
Yeah, seriously.
Crazyzilla says we need a mini excavator on that type of property. It's a big 10-4. Big 10-4. Rebecca's in the house. What is up? Thanks for popping
joining
in.
Us. We appreciate it.
Let's see.
There it
Crewside's
goes.
got a lot of snow. Blower
Cook's
just
back
turned on.
on.
Yep. Let's see. This Hippocrates, Hippocrates. I don't know.
Hippocrates?
Yeah, that is it. Yep. I knew I was saying that wrong. Bought a bunch of blades. Yeah, they're 10%, so we got to be careful here.
Yeah, quick.
Sharpener, interesting. Yeah, we were scoping the sharpener. I'd be interested to see how that works out. I think we're gonna have to do a little pool with Mr. Mustache and just send a bunch of our blades in to get them sharpened.
Yeah.
If we need to. We still have, I think we're sitting on like 5 or 6 blades right now, so we're doing okay.
That'll last us.
Let's see. Craig's saying 4 feet is the standard that gets -20. Yeah, we've always
chilly.
been pretty too. Yeah, and been pretty decent. Let's kind of talking back and forth.
Oh yeah, happy late birthday.
29 and feeling kind of fine.
You turned 29 on the 12th.
Yeah, lumber prices are going up. This guy says we'll have to check out this Woods channel. Might have a link to some sawbill blades.
Okay, yeah, we'll check that out.
Yeah. Why can I not? I keep wanting to say,
yeah.
I keep looking at it and saying Hippocrates, but it's Hippocrates. Rainwater. Sorry, I'm like zoning out over here trying to keep up with these. Let's see. Here we go. Colleen Bowman is in the house. I hear you guys are going to Oklahoma next month. We are not going to be making it.
No.
I wish. That was like tentatively planned, but financially irresponsible.
Yeah,
if
we
were to
have a
pull
few
that
trips
trigger.
coming up like this year, and
Yeah. And we're trying to save as much money as possible, basically. But yeah, I wish. Maybe next year, if they do another roundup next year, then
cool.
hopefully we can drive for that. Heirloom Permaculture, what is up? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it looks like we still got a few people in here. We're just hanging out. Little Thursday snow chat. If you guys got questions, feel free to drop them down below.
yeah, let us know. We don't have much battery left on the camera, but
If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please, give it a thought. Just think about it.
Smash it.
Yeah, and if you want, just
I think you want
smash
to.
it. There we go. Let's see. Will, watching from Australia.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
From the land down under.
Sasquatch asks, what's your first planting dates for garden? They're asking May, or can you drop seeds before the end of April? We have to look at what our last frost date is.
I'm not totally sure on the exact date.
No,
I want
have
to say
go
it's going to be closer to May. Could be like into April, like late
Yeah,
April, I'd
we
say,
get
but-
some weird stuff around here. There's times in May when we're still snowmobiling up in the mountains, so like we'll just have to really look, but it's gonna be, I would say, mid-May. It just depends on the seasons.
We're not
Yeah,
totally
sometimes
sure.
we have such big swings here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We do want to make sure it's not getting too hot. That's good.
Yeah. Let's see, people just kind of talking back and forth. I'm just kind of trying to keep up with all the comments
We
here.
appreciate you guys being in here and chatting with us.
Yeah, Craig's giving us some props. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Craig.
Thank you very much, Craig. Just trying to keep it real is all. Negative 28 Celsius this winter in Canada.
Yeah,
That is
cold.
cold.
Oh, I see
Cold.
super chat. What do
Oh,
we
scroll
got?
down. Doggy biscuit fund.
Ah,
Yeah,
they
nice.
love you.
Thank you very much. Why do as soon as I say this, I want Hippocrates.
Hippocrates?
Yeah,
Is that
I can't even say it. Hippocrates.
hip hop?
My brain, I can't even talk anymore.
He's not under the influence of anything.
No, it's nothing. Can you believe it? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. They'll love it. They love biscuits.
They love it, yeah. I'm just like,
Do you guys think we should do more dog content? Like put the dogs in more things?
mm-hmm.
They're good dogs.
Yeah.
Love them.
Happy birthday, thank you.
29, feeling mostly fine.
I saw the glow in their eyes about the mini excavator. Could that be the surprise? It could be the surprise.
I don't know.
It could not be the surprise. I don't know, a mini excavator, like, it'd be decent.
They're
but
expensive.
Oh my God, they're so expensive. I mean, for a mini around here, and we'll just talk about the immediate area, for a mini excavator around here, 10,000 pounds, let's say. Minimum $30,000, minimum. And that is like a screaming deal. High hours, machine is probably just beat to all get out. Yeah, for like a fair machine, people are wanting like $50,000, $60,000 for a 10,000 pound mini excavator. So that's what we'll say about that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, not in our budget.
We've got something in the works.
I wish it was in our budget. Not in our budget though. Not buried in snow. Rebecca's asking, hey, I hope you're not buried in snow.
Yeah, not much. I mean, we got about a foot and a half of snow out there, but it's icy, like hasn't snowed here in a while.
Yep. Yeah. It is icy. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through trying to keep all these up. North Carolina, 65 degrees and warm. Thank you for joining us, David. Mark Bouchard, hello from 74-degree Florida.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's late in Florida. What is that, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in Florida? Thank you for joining us
Yeah,
on this
thank
fine
you.
Thursday evening or nighttime for you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate all you guys. Let's see. We got the Doggy Biscuit Super Chat. We appreciate you guys sending us the Super Chats. We've kind of touched on it a few times, but yeah, every little bit really does help, you know. We were mentioning it earlier that, and we thought this too, rolling into it, a lot of these people see these YouTube channels and think they're just like rolling in it, and we can tell you that.
Some of them are, for sure.
Oh, but they're massive, you know, they're massive. So every little bit does help, and we really do appreciate it.
For sure.
Really do. Let's see. Figo just hit the thumbs up. Yeah, that's another one. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, that's the easiest way. It's free to you guys.
Smash it.
Yeah, smash
Helps
that
the
thumbs up
algorithm.
button. Mike Bouchard says, miss snowmobiling in Maine, so living through you riding. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know. There was like, yeah, that wasn't a good video, so I'm glad somebody liked my snowmobiling video.
I like them.
Yeah. Let's see. Todd's asking, what is the temperature here now? It's balmy -2 in Wisconsin.
Ooh, that's cold. It's 37 here, so it's pretty warm, actually.
Yeah, pretty warm.
67 in our house
Weirdly
right now.
warm.
The stove is about 200 degrees, so we're quite comfortable.
Creekside saying dogs all day.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bill.
What we've got? Craig just sent us another
73.
super chat.
Oh, scroll down.
What did he say?
He says he's gonna get rid of his photo so you don't have any more nightmares. Yeah.
It wasn't a nightmare, I tell you.
Right?
It's just like so. I feel like I always have to tell people like if they pop up in my dream. It was just like a weird like.
She's so weird.
I've been having weird dreams lately. It wasn't like an apocalyptic dream, but I just remember I called Craig on the phone and.
So weird.
Let
me get back to this.
Yeah.
Randall. So I gotta scroll up because that was
thank
from
you,
the...
Craig, for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Any of you guys that have awesome. Like it really does. It helps us out.
Yeah.
Really do appreciate it. We should look into how much YouTube is taken out of those super chats.
Yeah.
What
we
the cut
appreciate
and the
it though.
split
That's
is.
really cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Wicked, big help. It's awesome. Let's see. Where we're at. Randall says dogs always.
Okay.
Dogs always.
They're a little camera shy, but they don't really mind.
Let's see. So we'll say April Off Grid had a backhoe fund built up, but they could not find one for a reasonable price. Yeah, you don't say. It is just unbelievable, you know. Two-wheel drive backhoe, 1976, 1980, $15,000, $16,000. Like, you know, it's just
Get out of here.
Yeah, you can't pull a trigger on something like that. Mark's asking if we caught the bobcat. Not yet.
We caught the bobcat on the camera.
Yeah, if you're a patron, you saw the video of the bobcat. We got it on camera. We don't have it in a foot trap. So it's not around here. Let's see. Yeah, 3 a.m. in the, I think that's the UK there, the little flag.
Is that early or is that late? 3 a.m.
Glass half full or glass
I
half
guess it depends on
empty?
what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're going to work, it's early. If you're going to bed, it's late.
Steve has got 9 degrees with a foot of snow.
Yeah, that's cold.
I'd take it right now. I'd like the snow. I get sick of like the, it's like we're almost in like purgatory here.
It's the sunshine that I miss.
Yeah, where it's just like a waiting, holding pattern. I hate it. No snow, like nothing. The days are just
still can't
dull.
dig in the ground.
Yeah. And the super chat for Craig. Thank you very
you.
much, Craig. If you guys feel so inclined, follow suit. Hello from Canyon County, California. That's almost a tongue twister right there, too. 55 degrees.
Thank you for joining us.
What do you use to stabilize the camera when you're moving? All of the cameras that we use have digital stabilization, and they're just iPhones. Honestly, iPhone, we do have the GoPro Hero 7. That was the first model with the digital stabilization. It is actually quite amazing what these do. You'll catch yourself sometimes selfieing, you know, and that camera is shaky, but it cleans itself up just perfectly. So pretty cool.
So it does a good job.
Donald's in the house. No need to be sorry. You're here now.
Thank you
You're
for
here
joining
now.
us.
Thank you.
We're still here for a little bit longer.
Rebecca's asking about the traps. That was from 703. No update on the traps.
Yeah,
no
bobcat.
No bobcat.
Bobcat
so that's
is
a
on
good
the
thing,
camera, so he's prowling around
He's
out
around.
there, not in the traps.
Let's see here. Did the mod to your sled improve handling in the deep snow? Mike Bouchard is asking that. Hard to say, because I only had 1.5 good rides on it. The snow hasn't been good. We haven't had any good snow. Even in the mountains, man, like probably the last 25 days, we have probably accumulated less than 8 inches of snow in the mountains. We could look at the ski report from the ski resort to really know, but we haven't had any good snow. I think we shared with you guys, it had rained at some point here. So it rained up in the mountains too. So it is just like bulletproof up there. Not good riding. So we didn't have a great winter to really test that. If we get any good snow, I'm definitely going to try to test that theory. On paper, it looks good.
Yeah.
Let's see. So people are talking about the percentage. They're thinking 30% is what YouTube takes.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah. Few old Ford tractors around for a fair price. That's, yeah, those old Ford, like the, what is it, the 9, I can't even remember what it is, but yeah, there's some old ones, but not around us. We've been looking, and you'd have to get like, it's a pretty old tractor for the price you're paying, $5,000 for some dinky, big wheel, old front loader.
We learned our lesson with Dink.
Yep. Let's see. I like people from the UK. They're like regular people, except with a drunker accent. Pretty much, probably Ireland too. I bet you those guys are cool.
Thanks for joining us.
Molly's in the house. Molly wants a shout out. We can't give Molly a shout out.
What up, girl?
No shout out.
Shout out for Molly. You're the best.
Rebecca is saying, hopefully no more landslides. She prays. Us too.
Fingers are crossed.
Yeah, fingers are crossed. And then Richard Titcomb is in the house. Hello from North Carolina. Sunny and in the 70s here this week. That's pretty decent. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. It sure does help us. You know, we have a few people in here, so that's the easiest way you guys can support us. We really do appreciate it. I know this camera is about to die. We are on the brink. Unfortunately, since we're wearing the microphones, we can't plug it in. It's kind of the way the cookie crumbles, the trade-off that we have there. I don't want to cut this before it dies. I want to let everything, I need to end it to, like, you know, let it do its thing.
For sure.
So we appreciate you guys joining.
We appreciate you, yeah.
Look for the video on Saturday for some solid updates. Look for videos to follow that here in the next week for some really solid updates.
We're excited.
Yeah, we're super stoked.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Appreciate it, guys.
See you next time.